Do. Theme music. Do.
Hello, Quarrycrafters. This is Diorama here. Welcome to a little video I wanted to make about the game I'm hoping to put into our gaming district very soon, called Splat the Rat. Based on the favourite fairground game from childhood, thought I'd try and recreate it with a Minecraft twist. So let's head on up the stairs and see if we can have a play. Okay, so here we are. You can see the control panel in front of us with 3 controls. First thing we need to do, because the light up there is currently off, is to right-click this button, which will reset the system. When you see the light go on, the game's ready to play. There we go. Okay, now to actually play, I suggest standing roughly here. You'll play around with that, see where you want to play. We right-click on the note block, have a look up into the sky, and you'll see an item come falling down. And we click the button straight in front of us, which will launch our splatter. So let's have another go, see if I can get one. And got it. So you can see on the right hand side there's a light which switches on for each one that you manage to splat. There are a total of 5 each round, so I've already missed one, so my maximum now is 4. Let's see if I can get any more. Bingo, that's 2. That's 3. 4 would be an all-time record for me. And I failed. So you can see that sometimes the cap will land on top of the slime block. It is possible then to release the button and press it again, which will fire it into the hole, but I think we should have a code of honor over that, and let's say that's not going to count. So far, 3 is the most I've ever got in a single round. I think what I'm going to do is have a prize for the first person who genuinely reaches 5 out of 5. I'll try and figure that out once I get onto the server. Okay, so let's reset the system. You'll see the lights go off here. The light comes on up at the top, and we're ready to play. So we're going to do another round of 5, and then we'll have a look at the mechanics behind it, a little bit of how it works. So here we go. Fail. Fail. Another fail. I'm going too early. Okay. Well, I'm way too early again. Okay, this is the last one. And that was a big fat 0 out of 5. So as you can see, it's quite a tricky game. Obviously, I've been practicing quite a lot as I was trying to come up with how this would work. And yeah, maximum 3, but it's not that uncommon that I would only actually get 0. So let's have a quick look at some of the redstone. So the basic process is that you've got hoppers here and one here at the back. So if you don't manage to hit the item, it will fall into this hopper here, which I've just broken. Put that back. It will fall into that hopper there. Okay, so you can see that at the moment I've still got those 5 from when I failed just now. If you do manage to get it in, it will fall into this hopper here. If you do manage to splat it, sorry, it will fall into this hopper here and then get pushed into this hopper. And you'll see why that's set up as it is in a moment. So what actually happens when you press these buttons? So flicking the note block here will toggle this piston. So this is a sticky piston here with a block. Behind we've got a constantly powered source. So when the piston is extended, it sends signal into this note block. And then there's a tower of observers coming off of that, which goes all the way up to the top. Also, when you flick the note block again, the piston will retract, cutting off the signal. That again is an update to the state of this note block, which sends a signal all the way up to the top through these observers. So by doing that, it means we don't have to have double clicks or anything like that. So the user interface is very simple. So once that signal reaches the top, up here, we have a dropper, which is going to drop the items, okay, assuming they're already in there. So you can see this is hooked up just to a simple comparator that will light a light if there's anything in there. It lets you know the game's ready to play. Okay, the actual splatter is very, very simple. I've just got a sticky piston again with 4 slime blocks in a T shape. So you've got 1 on the piston and then 3 at the front. Tried it with 2, that was too difficult. I basically couldn't hit it ever. But with 3, it's doable. I can usually get at least 1 each round, although not last time. Power of live demonstrations. Okay, so just hitting that fires that forward. If the item is in front of those sticky pistons, it will fire it down into this tunnel. It will fire it along the ice here. Okay, if it doesn't hit it, it just falls into this hopper, which we showed you at the bottom. Okay, so the reset button over here, if I click this, then wait for a second, the light will come on up at the top there, indicating that the items are back in. Okay. Now the way I've done that is to hook up that button to this wiring out the back. So the button, when it is pressed, puts a signal into this redstone, which then comes around the corner into this repeater and into a pulse extender. I found that just a single button click wasn't long enough. That signal is then taken off the back here. It goes down to here where it can unlock the hopper at this end and unlock the hopper at this end for the entire length of that pulse extension. That allows the items to flow through these hoppers into this dropper. And then here you've just got a simple clock, which then fires the items out of the dropper over some ice and into a simple water tower. I'm not going to show you that because I will break everything. Okay, so if I just give this button a quick press, I can actually just get round and you can see it's firing, the redstone torches are off and then they come back on once it's finished. The reason I need to have these redstone torches to lock the hopper is for the scoring system mainly. Actually, I probably wouldn't need one over on that side, but I put it there and, well, I'm taking it out. So the items that you actually are successful with get held in this hopper here, and you can see that coming out the back, we have a comparator. So if I grab myself a leather cap, which is the secret formula for rats, if I pop one of these in here, you can see we get a signal of 3 coming out. So that means those 3 are lit. This one up here, the 4th one isn't. So if I take a signal of the 3rd redstone and run it up here, I can actually light just this first lamp. If we manage to get 2 in, that then gives us a signal strength of 6. So it's 2 full slots in a hopper, which gives us a signal strength of 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can take the signal off here, run it up, so we've got the first 2 lamps lit. Okay, and then it goes up in increments of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you've got 7, 8, 9 for the 3rd one, 12, and then 15. So if I fill this now with leather caps, and then we can see all 5 are lit because all 15 of these redstone have signal.
Well, anyway, there you are. That is my Splat the Rat proposal for a mini-game for the gaming district in the end. I hope you all like it, and I look forward to seeing you all on the server really soon. Everyone take care. Bye-bye.